I'm Shane Synder, and I'm a professor of environmental engineering at Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. I'm also the executive director of the Nanyang Environment and Water Research Institute, or NEWRI. I have a lot of responsibility to work with a fantastic team of researchers, engineers, students, and staff. So my job is really to coordinate these efforts of a very talented team to meet the national interest of Singapore, but at the same time contributing to the global science in water, solid waste, and environment. 2022 and the next 5 years will be very critical for NEWRI. Specific areas include ocean desalination, where we're working hard to lower the energy required, but also looking at how we can get resource recovery from the waste stream of ocean desalination. For instance, lithium recovery. In another way, we're also looking at artificial intelligence and machine learning and how sensor networks can better make water treatment more efficient and also more efficacious. I'm a strong believer in wastewater-based epidemiology. If we think back over the years, we've been doing monitoring of things like pharmaceuticals in wastewater and sewage. And now, during this pandemic, we've been able to use that capability, expand it really, to measure the actual SARS-CoV-2 virus and be able to back calculate what percentage of our population may be infected. So without question, the last 2 decades have seen a tremendous amount of innovation in terms of the capabilities we have to characterize the environment. New developments in mass spectrometry. For instance, here at NEWRI, we recently acquired an ion mobility quadrupole time of flight instrument. And that instrument allows us to look at more complicated mixtures with higher selectivity. High resolution mass spectrometry is extremely vital to our research mission. It allows us to identify substances that we previously didn't know were present. This is a capability we didn't have 2 decades ago for sure, and I think really have come to fruition over the last decade. We use high-resolution mass spectrometry every day at NEWRI. Another example I like to talk about is the inductively coupled plasma instrument, which we have coupled to GC and LC technology, and already we've made new discoveries around disinfection byproducts and other halogenated species that wouldn't have been possible before these innovations. So I find that this new generation of instruments and their increased selectivity and sensitivity is even influencing public policy in terms of prioritization of which contaminants we should focus on. Since I joined NTU in 2018, we've actually done 2 different partnerships with Agilent, and they've benefited us in many ways. First of all, we were able to benefit by learning and acquiring the latest generation of mass spectrometry instruments, but also cell analysis. We've benefited tremendously in having experts from Agilent come here and work with us in our own building, our own labs, and help educate our students, because at the end of the day, our students are our most important product. So in totality, I believe that that partnership has advanced our capabilities, but also our education. I'm looking forward to more developments on online sensing and field deployable water quality monitoring. That's especially important here in Southeast Asia, where many of our communities are still developing, and it would be fantastic if we could better empower those communities to be able to do their own water quality monitoring for safe and reliable water systems.